If I could ask everyone to take their seats, please. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the February 2020 graduation for Canine Companions for Independence. It is always so nice, even when it is 19 degrees outside, to be in a room and look around and see so many familiar faces. This is truly the highlight of our month. My name is Megan Kester. I'm the Executive Director of the North Central Region, and I would like to thank you all for sharing your time today. We are here to celebrate and honor our graduates and our puppy raisers. And it also just so happens to be Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I actually asked my 6-year-old boys what love means. I was just checking to see if I've done anything well on the mom radar. Are they compassionate? Is that in there? And they said that love means to be kind, to take care of people, and to spend time with those you care about. Pretty good answer. They believe that Valentine's Day is the day that we open up our hearts and we love everybody around us. And then I asked, well, does that only have to happen once a year? Can we do this every day? But this seems like a pretty good summary of what we have going on, and this seems like a pretty incredible room to be celebrating that in. So no more fitting than that we get to have graduation on Valentine's Day. There are a couple journeys that have gotten us here today, and first we'll talk about the journey of our puppy raisers. They are here today, and they have truly loved and cared for puppies for up to 18 months, some for just a couple weeks recently, any variety of that. And they have shared that passion with those around them, with their family members, with their work, with the community, everyone asking them about who's at the other end of that leash. They have lovingly shared the mission of this organization and provided great opportunities that have led to some of the graduates here today, to some of the puppy raisers that are here today, and we're truly grateful. Our graduates began their journey with an interest and a willingness to work and share their love for a dog. From the application process and in-person interviews to traveling to Columbus, Ohio for team training, these graduates have been surrounded by love and kindness from their family and friends so that they can be here graduating. And they also will return home to a new routine in life with a dog by their side and those same friends and family supporting them along the way. The bond they share with the dogs going home today is one that can't be defined in words. It is one that will truly show the love that this world needs. This companionship between a dog and a person is filled with kindness and trust, confidence, emotion, and unwavering love. On Valentine's Day, we are really lucky to be in this room, sharing the magic and the true essence of love, even defined by my 6-year-olds. A lot of people have done a lot of work to get to the details that have made today possible, and I want to take a minute to remind you all and recognize their kindness. So first I want to talk about our volunteers. It begins with our groups and chapters who are our arms and legs across our 14-state region, creating the outreach and community connections and all of the relationships that we see in this room. We also see that here with our community volunteers that are engaged in opening doors for us and working at the training center. Specifically, I'd like to call out the volunteers that have been active the past 2 weeks with team training and graduation. I would like to thank Paula Barrett, Sydney Berry, John Bickham, Jan Elsey, Susie Garrig, Kim Lindsay, Angie Long, Stacy Longinette, Jennifer Massanova, Kathy Payne, Madeline Scarfo, Jean Schaefer, Denise Sens, Bev Stockwell, Meg Williams, Leslie Young, and Cindy Yost. It takes a whole team to get us here and to make sure everyone's got food in their bellies over the past 2 weeks and to make sure this day runs smoothly, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you. I would like to thank our donors that have sponsored the team training lunches and snacks over the past few weeks. It really is a long day and a lot of instruction, so these are important. We also want to recognize those donors who are helping us financially as well to make sure that we are able to place these dogs free of charge. So specifically, a call out to our sponsors for lunch and snacks. I would like to thank Chipotle, Firefly Bistro, Greater Chicagoland Chapter, Jimmy John's, Kentucky Bluegrass Group, Manheim, Ohio, our Pittsburgh group, the Sabatino family and Presley, and Teresa Hart. We really appreciate your support. I would like to thank our board members who continue to give us support and help us with our guidance. We have a few of them here. If you would signal to say hello, and we'll also be thanking those that can't be with us today. I see a couple in the back. And as you know, a lot of our work centers around dogs, and we are very reliant on our veterinary partners and support across Central Ohio. So I would like to thank Green Meadows Veterinary Hospital, Best Friends Veterinary Hospital, the Ohio State University Outreach Group Program, MedVet, and Beachwald Veterinary Hospital for all that you do to help us care for these animals. And if you want to talk about love, there's a little bit of love and passion that comes from being a Canine Companion staff member. And we have a whole team from all sides of program and training dogs to working with each of the individuals, both those who are applying, have become our clients, and even our volunteers, and to those that share our story. And I would just like to thank the staff for all of their hard work over this past training. As many of you know, we are very excited about the buildings that are coming out of the ground just down the street from us, but we could not do what we do today without the Church of the Resurrection. This facility helps us so much. They have been our home for 2 weeks for team training, and for us to have graduation here, we can't thank you enough for allowing us to utilize this space and for us to create our stories in this room. Thank you. So today is truly a celebration, and you are all a part of it. The love that has been shared already and that will continue from today as these stories are created is so important. Across the country today, we will be celebrating National Graduation Day for Canine Companions. At the end of today, we will have 64 brand new teams across the country. We will have 193 puppies matriculating into professional training, and I can't wait to hear the stories that come from all of that. So with that, I thank you for your time, look forward to sharing how our stories will begin and all the love that is to come. Thank you.
Today we honor our newest graduates, but there are so many people that help get the dogs to this point and beyond. The breeder caretakers, the puppy raisers, the trainers, and the graduates and their family. And the one person that helps all these people are our veterinarians, who ensure the dogs are kept in the best of health. Canine Companions wanted to honor the contribution that veterinarians make to our program. Today we honor one of those veterinarians, Dr. Joanne Buner. Since I started at Canine Companions for Independence, our relationship with Dr. Buner and her clinic has grown so much. It will continue to grow as we move to our new facility later this year. Dr. Buner and her staff will be able to utilize our new radiology suite. Currently, these radiographs take weeks to complete, and with their help in the new facility, we can get them done in days. Dr. Buner was introduced to Canine Companions for Independence when she met one of our instructors at a dog show where she was showing one of her Irish Wolfhounds. From that introduction, she started helping us in small ways, like providing medications for our dogs. Thanks to Dr. Buhner, we started our relationship with Green Meadows Veterinary Hospital. Over the past 26-year relationship, Dr. Buhner has provided countless budget-relieving services. It's hard to put a number on what she's done for us over the years. In 2018 alone, her generous support saved us over $21,000. As a nonprofit, saving money is very important, but the health of our dogs is priceless. We understand that canine companions can overwhelm a vet clinic with the number of dogs we bring in. We continually fill their schedule with radiographs and routine care. In addition, she provides care and support to our volunteer puppy raisers and our graduates. Dr. Buhner's time and commitment to our mission is irreplaceable.
I'm gonna cry, sorry. I've worked very closely with Dr. Buhner, so I'm very happy. So when I told Dr. Buhner that I had, when I had nominated her for the Health Service Award, she was shocked and amazed, and she's such a great woman. She's like, "Are you sure? It's not me, it's my clinic, it's Green Meadows, it's the technicians, it's the other doctors, it's the staff, the receptionist." So to the staff at Green Meadows Veterinary Hospital, we thank you. Dr. Buhner, you do have a great staff. So I am pleased and honored to present you with the Health Service Award to Dr. Buhner.
Making a Match was not filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Well, hello! Welcome to today's episode of Making a Match. I'd like to introduce Sophia Takuna, our new puppy program assistant, who is learning all about how to make a miracle. Today we'll be following a recipe based on Canine Companion's puppy manual and helping you learn the whole puppy raising journey. So, first off, puppy raising is a big undertaking. Like baking, it takes a lot of small components and a lot of patience and time to make a successful dish. We can't thank our puppy raisers enough for molding and kneading a puppy into a dog ready for professional training. So the first thing we need to do is we need to prepare. All right, so the first thing we're gonna need is a crate here. We have a nice sized crate for the small puppy that will eventually be made. But next to the crate, we're gonna need a soul, someone who's going to put together this whole puppy raising journey. Here we go. Yes, perfect. Here is a family. It could be a retiree, it could be a college student. Anyone can puppy raise, but the puppy raiser is the one that makes everything come together. We're gonna add this into our crates. All right, so the next thing we need is the recipe. Here we have the puppy manual. This is everything you'll need to know to raise a puppy from start to finish. We'll take this and place it right in here. The next thing we're gonna need is all of the small things, puppy bowls, crates, toys, leashes, everything that is just the basic necessities for having any dog. The next thing we're gonna need is the puppy food, because all puppies need nutrition. Yukonuba here is our primary food that we like our puppies to eat, and this helps them grow big and strong. We'll just go ahead and put this in here. It's starting to get kind of tight. All right, what else are we gonna need? Money. Money makes the world go round. So puppy raising takes a lot of money, and we appreciate all of the work our puppy raisers do and the support they give financially. The next thing we're gonna need to do is the support. Everyone needs a puppy program manager. Myself and Sophia here are here to help the entire puppy raising process and any issues that happen to come throughout the entire time you have the puppy. The next thing we need to do is volunteer support, because we couldn't do this without all of us working together. So our volunteers help each other through puppy sitting and other aspects to make the journey as smooth and successful. All right. The last thing second to last thing we need is propectolate. This is probably one of the biggest things that puppy raisers need to start out with. Having it handy so that we keep them all firmed up. Put that right in here. And the very, very last thing we need is time. Puppy raising takes time. It's a lot of commitment, but time is the essence in which we need to have everything together and ready for the next phase. So we're gonna slide this on in here. Do we have everything, I think?
We do.
All right. So we are ready now. What we're gonna do is we're going to seal this up. We are going to cover it to preheat the oven. All right, preheat the crate. Get this all ready, and now we wait. As time goes on, we will see what happens with the puppy. So welcome back. Nothing at Canine Companions is fast. You can't rush the process. Puppies need to grow and learn. We have to let them be puppies first. And oh my gosh, it sounds like we have some progress happening. Let's check this out. Oh my, look at this, so adorable.
Wow.
Here you go, Sophia.
Wow.
The puppy has started. We are in the beginning. However, we always need extra support. So I'd like to introduce Renee, because there's always people behind us who are willing to support us any route we go with the puppy. So thank you. Okay, well let's see here. This is a really fun stage in the whole puppy raising process. Puppies are so eager to learn, they're cute, they're cuddly, they even have puppy breath. Is there's puppy breath?
Oh, yeah.
All right. That means the puppy has potential. But before we're done, this puppy has a long way to go before it's finished, so we're going to have to add some stuff. All right, so the first things we're going to need are a treat bag and training treats. We got to get some motivation here so the puppies are willing to work for us. Of course, we're going to need a poop scoop because we have to clean up after ourselves. Now, as many puppy raisers know, paper towels and cleaner are a huge part of the process. We need a lot of paper towels to clean up those house training accidents. Along with those house training accidents, sometimes we have puppies that need a little gastrointestinal help. Royal Canin so graciously helps us out by providing the food that helps our puppy raisers sleep through the night. We're just gonna stick this back in here. All right, of course it takes more money to raise a puppy. This is definitely part of the whole process. I'm gonna put this in here. Late nights, cold mornings, rain, snow, everything's gonna happen. Of course, we need coffee. Coffee to get us up and motivated to keep doing what we need to do with the puppy. Let's get those snow boots and umbrella, because it's snowy time of the year. And umbrella. The very last thing that we need for this stage is our support from our veterinarians. We couldn't do this without all of our wonderful vets who take their time and energy to help our puppy raisers and Canine Companion reach the ultimate goal. So thank you, veterinarians. It's getting a little full in here, but we need to put the puppy back in the crate so that she can finish the rest of the process of growing into a full assistance dog. There we go. All right, we're gonna cover her back up. And now we wait. Welcome back. Okay, we have been waiting here to see what is happening during this process, but I wanted to let you guys know that puppy raisers put a lot of heart and soul into raising these dogs. And again, we really can't thank them for doing everything that they do for raising a puppy for us. Did you know what is consistent other than death and taxes? Cuteness of a puppy. That's right, our puppies are pretty cute. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh my gosh, look at this. It looks like we've got some chemical changes happening. These brand new to the world here, it looks like we're going to need a bigger crate. All right. So, this is the stage of the wily puppy, the adolescent stage. They throw lots of different behaviors, lots of different things at us, and it's our puppy raisers that help get us through this time. All right. So now to get us to the next stage, we're going to need patience. Lots and lots of patience because of this adolescent stage. These puppies really do test us sometimes. All right, we're going to move this back just a little bit. All right. The next thing that we need to do is start getting the dogs out and about into public, exposing them to different sight, sound, surfaces, textures. I can take that and move this on in here, getting the puppy ready for the next stage of their life. We also have progress reports. Puppy raisers spend lots of time filling out paperwork for canine companions so that the trainers can know what to expect when they come to professional training. We really appreciate all that time and work. All right. This is also the time where we need to do some behavior modification too. Puppy raisers are always working with staff to help them figure out how do we make them the best in the home that they can possibly be. All right. We're also going to, because of those chemical changes, we need to go to the veterinarian and help us through this adolescent stage. So here we go. We're going to add some more items to our bin here to help create an assistance dog. All right, the last thing that we need to put in here is heart. Puppy raisers, like I said earlier, put a lot of heart. Having accidents on the ground, jumping up onto people, and then just being the silly puppies that they are, they really make our hearts full. We thank you. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to put him back into the crate so that he can cook a little bit longer. Are we ready for this? All right. Come on, little one. All right, we're going to make some room. Good job. All right. Stay there for a minute. We're going to close her up, cover her up, and now we wait again to see what the next step will bring. All right. According to the recipe here, it looks like we're starting to come to the end because, again, nothing comes quick at Canine Companions. Time, consistency, and heart are the glue that holds all of this together. Let's see what's happened here. Well, I'll be. Look at that. We have a dog here that's ready for professional training. He even has his matriculation cape on. The next step of the process is all up to him. The trainers will be evaluating if he has all the right stuffing. What we do know is that the puppy raisers followed the recipe and they made it to the end. He is fully cooked and ready to start the next phase. Thank you, puppy raisers, for all your hard work. Let's make this match happen.
Please note, dogs are not made this way. Please don't put random items in your dog's crate. Canine Companions thanks you.
Testing? Okay, we're on. Thank you again, puppy raisers, for all of your hard work. And we, again, couldn't do this without you. We appreciate so much of the effort that you put into this. It is hard, it's emotional, but in the end, you guys are helping us out tremendously. So thank you. Dr. Buhner and Sarah Miller will be passing out our charms as we recognize the matriculating class of February 2020, which we are already, wow. All right, so puppy raisers of matriculating dogs would like to have you guys line up over here. Sophia is on the end, so if you can line up over here as best as possible in alphabetical order per puppy, we'd appreciate it. both shop at Old Navy. I'll take your card. Grab myself, thank you. You're first. All right. It looks like we are mostly set, so we'll get started here. I'd like to first recognize and thank Fran and Pete Velasquez and Fran Mellon, so the Fran and Fran team, for raising, as I couldn't remember, Alfred II from Glen Ellen, Illinois. I'd like to introduce Bill and Linda Cleveland from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who raised Beatrice the Fourth. I'd like to introduce Mike Kusendorfer from Louisville, Ohio. Oh my God, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm making you live in Ohio. Louisville, Kentucky, who raised Fiona the Eighth. I'd like to introduce Jerry and Jerry Amos from Clayton, Ohio, with their 23rd puppy, Gracie. I'd like to introduce Eileen and Emma Kirschenbaum from Leawood, Kansas, with Haley. I'd like to introduce Anna Besessi and family from LaPel, Indiana, who raised Holly the Ninth. We're getting up there on numbers. I'd like to, here, hang on one second, I'd like to introduce Sally and Larry Rosine and Deborah Koyazum, who raised Horton. Thank you. I know these people for many years, but you put me on stage in front of them, I'm not going to remember. I'd like to introduce Derek and Nan Hout from Bradford Hills, Pennsylvania, with Ivana the Third. She is their second puppy they raised for us. Thank you. I'd like to introduce the Chang Miller family from Dublin, Ohio, who raised Jennifer the Fourth. I'd like to introduce Lisa Rickards from Kansas City, Missouri, and Deborah and Mark Sellers from Ames, Iowa, who raised together Lucas the Fifth. I'd like to introduce our very own Bonnie Sweeby from Strongsville, Ohio, who raised Macy. I'd like to introduce Katie Ferris, who is moseying across the stage with Mosey. She's from Pickerington, Ohio. I'd like to introduce Teresa Hart from Bowling Green, Kentucky, who raised Javier. I'd like to introduce Betsy Jones, who will be escorting Alani across the stage for Peggy Jensen from Howie in the Hills, Florida. We need more names like that. Howie in the Hills. We got a show off going on here. They are flexible. I'd like to introduce Thomas and Navani Witt from Rensselaer, Indiana, who raised Olina the fourth. I'd like to introduce Gordon and Joyce Spainhauer from Columbia, Missouri, who raised Ryan the third. Yay! I'd like to introduce Mary and Joe Clay from Indianapolis, Indiana, who raised Rupert the sixth. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, Jeff Adams. Andover, Kansas. I'd like to introduce Jeff Adams from Andover, Kansas, who's raised Savvy. I'd like to introduce Madison and Nolan Dodge from Indianapolis, Indiana, who raised Viego. I'd like to introduce the Bliven and Cullick family from Canal, Winchester, Ohio, who raised Yolo, and she's gonna get tired of me saying it because you only live once. Even though we found out she was named after a county, but I think today this is a once in a lifetime experience. All right, we're good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our puppy raisers. Sit back and enjoy our puppy picture presentation.
Time won't stop, so gonna get on the ride, twisting and turning through life. No matter how rough it gets, I'll get by. Home moves with me where I roam. It's in every dream I make my own. I'm never alone. I know that every day will always bring me something new. Every day will bring me something new. Every day will bring me If I had 1,000 tongues, I would sing with everyone. Voices like a mountain song. Sing, you are my only one. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood, but life can be this good. I would launch 1,000 ships just to be about your lips. Tell them all to sail away, just to see you every day. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood, but life can be this good. If I lived 1,000 lives, I'd spend them all with you beside. Never-ending deja vu. Never-ending days with you. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Oh, life is wonderful. Oh, life is wonderful. Never understood how life can be this good. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood. Life can be this good.
Thank you, puppy raisers. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Adrena Spracker, training manager for the North Central region, and this is Gwen Dudek, program director for the North Central region. And we'd like to take a few minutes to recognize the hard work of one member of our North Central region program staff. Marissa, can you come up?
Hi.
Join us.
Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Marissa Raddick started her career with Canine Companions in June of 2016. Marissa has spent time in all departments learning how to communicate with our graduates, puppy raisers, and other Canine Companions supporters. She's continued to develop her training skills and, in the last 6 months, has gone through her final testing to complete the journey of her apprenticeship. With Marissa's enthusiasm and passion for our mission and her very high expectations, she easily met the requirements to take her from apprentice instructor to certified instructor for Canine Companions.
And for those of you that have been with Canine Companions for a long time, we all know that achieving the title of instructor is no small milestone for someone's career. So Marissa has exceeded expectations. She's our first North Central instructor to go through what the organization has reorganized the instructor certification. And in the past, the training was, the achievement was very focused on dog training, and it was hard. And what Marissa went through was also hard, and in fact was so much more, because she had to demonstrate what a well-rounded instructor she is, from presenting about graduate case studies, to talking about training, to training and demonstrating that she could train dogs, and she can do that very well. So it is our pleasure to present her with her instructor pin as a Canine Companion certified instructor. Congratulations, Marissa. And you don't get to run away altogether, a little bit, just a little bit. So I had the pleasure of teaching our February 2020 team training class with Marissa and Tanya, and so they will be joining me up here in a minute to introduce our newest graduates. Canine Companions, at its core, excels at making the match. You keep hearing us talking about that today. We match volunteers with opportunity. We match donors with a project or program that drives their support. We match puppy raisers with those adorable 8-week-old puppies. We're very good at that. On days like today, we celebrate the match of our graduates with their new canine partners. The power of the match is without limits. But for these human and canine matches to exceed expectations, an investment of time, energy, emotion, and skills must first be made. That investment began 2 weeks ago for our team training students. This investment for some came very naturally. For others, their investment required exceedingly hard work in order to coordinate words, motion, and emotion. Our students made an investment in navigating new challenges. For example, having to ward off the person in the restaurant who was insisting the new canine companion dog eat a piece of bread. And then there were the equipment malfunctions, collars and vests. And then there was the story of the drunk men in the elevator who knew the dog's name was Rocky and insisted on trying to box with the dog while singing the theme song. And then there were some more equipment malfunctions, I think a collar this time. And then, well, cats. And we won't say anything more about that. We'll keep that to ourselves. What happens in team training stays in team training. These challenges were overcome, and today we celebrate these 9 teams. As we celebrate, we keep in mind the uniqueness of each individual and of each dog. We marvel as to how these qualities come together to create life-changing teams. And with that, Marissa and Tanya will introduce our team training class.
Kara decided to apply for a Canine Companions dog to increase her independence so she can continue leading the active life she wants to live. Not only will her new partner be cool, calm, and confident within her busy schedule, her service dog will be able to pick up items for her, tug open doors, assist with laundry, turn lights on and off, as well as pull her manual wheelchair. We are thrilled knowing that Kara will feel more prepared for whatever the future holds with her service dog by her side.
Kara joins us from Ohio and has been matched with a handsome stud named Rocky the Eighth. Hi. Oh, I'm not. Although it has only been 2 short weeks, Kara has found that Rocky is highly responsive to all her commands and has been very appropriate in some interesting interactions with the public. Here to hand over his leash is his repeat puppy raiser, Becky Flanagan, who traveled here all the way from Missouri. Congratulations to service team Kara and Rocky the Eighth.
A video gaming partner with soft, fluffy fur that can provide assistance in building independence is what Luke is most hopeful for. It sounds like Luke's companion is going to be jumping into action with an active family, retrieving dropped items and assisting in bringing his book bag in and out of the house. We look forward to seeing this bond grow over the years to come. We're waiting for the other half to get up here. Don't worry, Luke, they didn't leave with them. Just kind of tuck up here. There you go. So Luke from Ohio attended team training with his mother, Bridget, to receive his skill companion. Vaughn, his new companion, celebrated his birthday the first day of team training. When contacting his puppy raiser to share the good news that he was matched, she mentioned how lucky Vaughn was to have received the best birthday present he could get, a boy. Sally and Sherry co-raised Vaughn, and they're here to present him today.
Emily is being matched today with a successor service dog who will not only help with all of her daily activities, but also be her new best friend. Emily is looking forward to having a dog by her side as she navigates her first year of college while also working 2 jobs and making time for competitive cheerleading practice. Emily has been a part of the Canine Companions family for years, participating in as many presentations as demos as possible as a graduate service team. Her enthusiasm for Canine Companions is absolutely contagious, and we can't wait to see her back in action with her new assistance dog. Emily returned to team training to be matched with successor service dog Bingham III. It's safe to say Emily has loved him since she first set eyes on him. Bingham was raised by repeat puppy raiser Stacy Schultz, who has actually known Emily for a few years. A pretty beautiful small world moment. We are so happy to announce our newest successor service team, Emily and Bingham III.
As you're crying, don't cry. Kathy is graduating with her sidekick today, who will be with her while she's working at a university in New York, assisting with dropped items and navigating new and unpredictable places. I envision this match exploring their environment and hanging out with new friends. Kathy traveled from New York to receive her service dog. Her calm, motivating nature was appreciated by the class. Kathy was placed with Rain, whose dedicated volunteer was willing to help out, not only puppy raising, but assisting with transporting dogs and volunteering in various events and ways with our organization. Presenting Rain is his volunteer puppy raiser, Roxanne Scholl, who lives locally in Ohio.
Jared could not be happier being matched with his new assistance dog. He is looking forward to having the dog retrieve items that have fallen out of reach, open and close doors, and the constant companionship that his dog will provide. Jared is most excited to be able to work towards living independently with his new canine companion by his side. Jared is another one of our Ohio graduates who has been placed with a teeny tiny female Lab Golden Cross named Amanda V. Jared has worked hard these last 2 weeks, honing in on his handling skills and building a strong working relationship with his new assistance dog. Amanda was raised by Elizabeth Haig and Jack Godfrey from Indiana, and they are here today to pass over his leash. Congratulations to service team Jared and Amanda the fifth.
Goals. We all have them in life. Kaya in particular has a lot of great goals, one of them being going to college. While still in high school, she is preparing for her future and hoping for an assistance dog. 2 weeks of hard work has gone into creating a relationship that will span her school years. With her dog beside her, this match will be one to be admired as they work together, opening the doors of her future. Kaya from Ohio attended class with her mother, Kylie. Kaya came to class with a confident and positive attitude. As a team, Kaya and Kylie worked together to problem solve with a great sense of teamwork, leading to great successes. Placed with Sprinkle, raised by Heather Hill, a multiple-time puppy raiser, this team is bound for success. Presenting Sprinkle today is our volunteer puppy raiser, Heather Hill, from Wickman, Ohio. A builder by trade, John's work in construction has been a big part of his life for many years. Now he has the opportunity to build something new, a new relationship with his service dog. His new match will be by his side as he does woodwork and 3D printing. His dog will provide companionship while picking up dropped items, opening and closing doors and drawers, and turning on and off lights. John traveled from Michigan to receive his service dog. With a good attitude, he put in a lot of effort towards having a nice, responsive working dog. Raised by Jill Goldman, Georgia was a of sorts, traveling North America, enjoying all that it had to offer. Jill is unable to attend graduation today, and we're hoping that she's watching us live. Presenting Georgia today are volunteer puppy raisers, Mary Jane and Bill McGinnis.
Ryan is known for his radiant smile and having a whole lot of love to share. Team Ryan will be using every command in the book and hope his new canine companion will be an interactive motivator, help establish new cognitive skills, and help Ryan achieve new therapeutic goals. To quote his parents, Sean and Christina, "We're excited to see Ryan and his dog impress the world." I am excited to present one of our new skill companion teams, Ryan and his new sidekick, a male lab golden cross named Welch. A few of Ryan's favorite things to have Welch do are to push drawers closed, deliver items using the visit command, and to play a pretty intense game of musical beds. Welch was the 23rd puppy raised by Pam Dallas for Canine Companions for Independence, and she is here today to hand over his leash. Congrats to Team Ryan and Welch.
Robbie has been described as a lover of dogs, so much so that a dog will bring a smile to his face even when they are just near him. His new canine companion will make a perfect pairing as they work together, picking up dropped items as well as assisting with play by rolling a toy back to him. I imagine that this time will not be all work and no play, with snuggles as part of a daily routine as well. Robert attended team training with his mother Pam and brother Charlie. Gosh. The love of this team has for each other has shown through. While competing with each other to determine who's the best dog handler, they did a great job of working with Dusty. Dusty is much like her puppy raiser, described by Puppy Program Manager as a quiet force with a calm nature and a joy to be around. Presenting Dusty today is her volunteer puppy raiser, Elaine May from Black Lake, Ohio.
And while these 9 teams we are celebrating today, we also placed 7 dogs, 6 facility and 1 successor skill companion team in January. And their pictures here. We have facility dogs working in hospitals now, well, 2 additional new hospitals, a prosecutor's office, an occupational therapist, and in schools. And then 1 wonderful successor skill companion placement was made as well. If the puppy raisers of any of these dogs are in the room, and I know there's at least 1, would you please stand and be recognized? I'm Betsy. So we have Betsy Jones with Brock, who is working in a prosecutor's office, and we have John and Nancy Draper with Tallulah, that Tallulah's working in a local hospital. So thank you, puppy raisers, for being a part of making that happen. They had a private graduation ceremony at the North Central Regional Training Center. So with that, we would like you to sit back, enjoy the graduate picture presentation that Molly put together the last 2 weeks. Enjoy.
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and I reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. This feeling moves me every single day. I'm captured by your charm, enchanted by your ways. In the magic of your eyes, I've become lost in their spell. So come closer, my dear, because all is well. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. When the sun goes down and the world spins round, when I lay right next to you, I can't close my eyes even though I try. These perfect moments are few. I fall asleep to embrace in the morning, awake to that perfect side of you. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun in this moment forever.
Well, I hope you feel the love now. Congratulations, February 2020 class of Canine Companions. We are so excited of the journeys ahead of you and the stories that these matches will tell. We cannot wait to learn more. I hope you have enjoyed the smiles, the tears, the chuckles. They really, truly are a reflection of the love that happens within Canine Companions, and we couldn't do it without all of you. So I hope that you will share part of these stories as you go on this special day of Valentine's Day and make it truly emotional and loving for those around you. Thank you all for your time. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Just kidding, I have one more quick announcement. I'm a housekeeping person and I just got some looks. So for those of you that are turning in puppies, obviously you can join us at the center, and if you're turning in puppies here, the van is out front. Thank you all very much.
But still you keep on crawling back, despite the pain inside. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me. Your tears, they say 1,000 words. I've heard them more be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I